Hey family, it's your girl Wisdom, and we are back with another episode. I hope you guys are doing well. Shout out to all my new subscribers. Thank you guys so much. Y'all have really been pushing me just to create more content and really just been pushing me to really get videos out when it comes to my TikTok, when it comes to my YouTube. So shout out to y'all. And if you are a new subscriber, you are a new supporter, thank you so much for being here. I hope you can find some insight and some inspiration through my channel just by being here. And yeah, on today's episode, we will be discussing how to celebrate your accomplishments, okay? If you are an artist or a creative in some type of way, we all come to that point where when we've been doing so much and we're just like on go when it comes to the things that we're creating and how we are expressing ourselves myself and when it comes to how we are expressing ourselves, we get to that place where we have to take a step back and look at all the things that we have accomplished within like a short amount of time. And that just happened to me. So I am coming up on the anniversary, and probably by the time I upload this, I have hit the anniversary of going live on TikTok for about a year. And man, has a year gone by when it comes to TikTok. Like, I remember sitting in my room and literally talking about how, like, I want to go live on TikTok. I want to go live on TikTok. Because I knew, like, as soon as I got the opportunity to do that, I knew it was going to bring in more clients. I knew it was going to be able to put my artwork in a different type of space. I knew that I was going to accept the challenge of making content and making sure I put myself out there in any type of way. And honestly, just being able to go live and connect with new people, it has brought in clients for my artistic and spiritual practices. It has brought in a support team that I cannot be even more grateful for than I already am. And it has also brought in like tribe, like people that I didn't think that I was ever going to meet in life. And now we've connected based off of them popping into my channel, or they saw my video on Instagram or something like that. And I've had like one giant accomplishment this past week. I can now talk about it now. Um, where I literally got my first international magazine. I actually need to go get it so I can show y'all, so y'all can see it. So hold that thought. So your girl got her first international art magazine, and I was a feature in Artistic Hubs magazine. And I am super excited just to even be a part of this. Like, hold on, let me show y'all really quickly. They gave me like a cute little bookmark, but look, there's me. There's little old me. No, big old me, because we're doing big things. We doing big things around here, okay? But yeah, this is their first issue of their international magazine, and I had the opportunity just to be a part of this, and I'm like just so grateful just to be able to collaborate with them and just to be able to see my work among other great artists, but also my work to be in other places across the world. So Switzerland, I think Germany, and I think also England. So shout out to them, and shout out to me for just putting myself out there. And if y'all know that last video we had, what did we talk about? We talk about putting our best foot forward, applying for things, and look what happened. I'm a walking testimony. Look what happened. But yeah, so having that opportunity, and then going into, like, I had to think about it. Like, I looked at all of my stuff on Instagram, like all of my videos and all of the pop-up shops, well, the art shows that I did this year, and I was like, wait a minute, I have accomplished so much. I think now I have like 2 more magazine articles underneath my belt, and I'm like my mind is just completely blown just about the consistency of my work ethic and my consistency to myself of just following blindly and just creating. And then I had to take another seat back because I was like, wait a minute. Is this the first official year that I've solely made money off of my spiritual practices and my artistic practices, and I didn't have to make money from nobody else? Like, 2022 wisdom would have been like, the fuck? Like, what are we doing? And then, like, in 2024 wisdom right now is like what we said we was gonna do, and we did it, and we did it. So for anybody right now who is watching me, or you are watching or and being inspired by other great artists and other great creatives who are helping you along your journey, number one, we say thank you. But also, number two, you got this. Like, you can literally create the life that you want to live and create the experience for yourself. It's not easy when you first go into it because, number one, there's a lot of emotional things that you have to detach yourself from and material things you have to detach yourself from, especially when you are going completely into something new and everything is not going to work out as planned. But your consistency and you having the foundation of knowing that you can follow through with something is going to save you so much time. And for that, I am very thankful that throughout this whole process, I've always had faith in myself. I've always had the confidence in myself just to be like, you know what? If shit goes haywire, I still got me and I'm still, in my right mind and I'm not crazy. So keep going, keep pushing. You got this. And I am here to support you in any kind of way. So if you need that support, just drop down anything that you want me to support in the comments because I got you. So as of lately, I've been getting really inspired by the mindset of athletes. So whether they're a football player, whether they're a track runner, or whether they are a basketball player, just like their mindset, their tenacity, and just being able to still believe in themselves and trust in themselves, even though there are so many people that will talk shit, about who they are and their ability to follow through on what they say, their ability to perform at their greatest level. And hearing them talk about their accomplishments and their stats made me think about, like, wait a minute, I don't talk about my accomplishments enough. And I was like, ooh, this is a part of my shadows. And when I just say shadows, I just mean like the versions of ourselves that get triggered and that we have to learn how to build a relationship with them in order for us to become better, whether that's in our personal lives and then that transmutes over to our career, or that transmutes to our connections with other people. So the act of receiving imposter syndrome and then having a sense of self-worth, like feeling worthy of love and things from other people. When I was sitting there, like looking through all of my stuff, I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I am an icon. I was like, I'm an icon. And then like that word just kept repeating, icon, icon, icon. And then there was like the ego where my ego was like, you can't call yourself an icon because you haven't made such and such amount of money and you haven't done this, and this. And I was like, sit the fuck down, ego. I'm an icon. You know why? Because every time I say I'm going to do something, I do it. I always follow through. That's legendary. That's icon energy. Okay? That's leadership energy. I'm an icon just from me just exuding, just for being present, just for being here. I'm an icon. The energy that radiates off me is icon energy, and can't nobody take that away from me because it's pure, it's honest, and it can't be tainted. It can't be messed with. So if you are in that place where the ego likes to play mind games with you and self-sabotage, make sure you rebuild that foundation with yourself where you're just like, no, I know my truth. I know my magic. I know what I'm capable of. And not even me can psych me out. Initially, I was the person that just let my artwork and let my actions speak for themselves, which I feel like there's nothing wrong with this. So if you are somebody that does this, that, relies on just your actions alone, to speak for itself about who you are as an individual. Nothing wrong with that. But now I'm in this space where it's just like, I'm having to talk to people who want to know more about me. And for them to ask me questions where I'm like, I don't even have the answers to, just about everything that I've done, and I have to think about it. I'm like, wait a minute. I need to give some more like self-love to myself, just, and be like, okay, let's run this down. What have I done? As opposed to being like, oh, just go look on my Instagram. No, 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 no. Tell these people what you done did. That way they know. You ain't got to tell them everything, but you could say like, hey, like I've done this, this, and this. And I could say this confidently. I can say this with just like that oomph and that gut energy, that fiery energy. And then they can go off and be like, oh, okay, she said she did this. Where that's at? If they truly support you, they're going to go look for the things where they can see the things that you've done. Allow yourself to be in that congratulatory space where you can say, I did this and I am so proud of me for doing this. And then you can be open enough to sharing that with other people, and you can speak about who you are as an individual, because it counts too. It's one thing to just see your work and to see your greatness, from one side, but it's another thing for you to be open about it and be the voice for yourself when it comes to you walking into new rooms, or you interacting with different people who want to find out more about you and who just want to speak with you. So that part is important as well as you go along your art journey, and just embrace who you are. Embrace receiving love and support from people who are reposting your work, who are telling you to keep going, and then who are like buying and purchasing things from you just to support in any kind of way. And yeah, know you are worthy. So a few takeaways that I want you guys to have, just to remember, and if you just want to journal it or put it in as like some affirmations or advice to yourself, is just like, celebrate your wins, celebrate your accomplishments. Okay, even if it's writing them down, even if it's telling a trusted loved one, someone that really supports you, in the process of it happening or right after it happens. Tell someone, of your accomplishments, and then reward yourself for doing whatever that it was that you did and you followed through. Reward yourself. And also too, like, there is power in you talking about your achievements, especially when it's not coming from a place of arrogance or cockiness. It's coming from a place of like, yes, this is me and this is what I can do. This is what I have done, and I can continue to progress forward because I know what my capabilities are. It's really important as artists that we track our progress, whether it is through journaling, whether it is through videos, whether it's processed videos, so it's like sped up, or it may be our own visual diaries for ourselves or a blog for ourselves, tracking our progress and looking at everything we've done. So in that moment when we're looking at everything that we've done, because we just kept the ball rolling, we could just be like, I appreciate me. I appreciate my ancestors or my spirit guides, and I appreciate the Most High for just us all trusting each other. Me trusting me trusting myself enough to get up every day and go after this, me trusting the Most High to put the right things in place for me to be able to know to go in this direction, and to be in that moment and express a level of gratitude for everything that you've accomplished. And yeah, just to be in the moment. So I hope this video was inspiring for you. I hope it gave you some insight on wherever your journey is right now, creatively. But yeah, until next time, I will see y'all on the next episode. Bye.